Hello and welcome everybody to today's video. It is going to be a little different because you will not get to see my beautiful face today's video. I'm just going to post some pictures that the shop sent me and we're going to talk about them. So in this first one, as you could see, that is the area underneath the front fender where I trimmed the plastic piece where it was rubbing, and the shop actually said that they could trim it even nicer for me to actually trim off that metal piece off the fender when they're going to paint it. So I had them do that to make the job a lot cleaner and not have this piece just sitting there. Alright, so in this image you could see the little scuff mark. So I had the jack on the pinch welds, and when it fell off it basically, rubbed against the side of the panel right there where you could see the scuff marks. Luckily, the main part of this panel was not really damaged. The left side was, or the right side was totally fine. It's just the underneath, the pinch weld and that area around there got pretty bent. In this image you could see this is from underneath the car. They said there's a small area where the floorboard is bent, so they are gonna put that on the machine and pull it and make it look perfect. Then they started the disassembly of the car. The door has been removed because they're gonna replace the entire door. The basically rocker panel that runs along the whole side of the car up to the fender is removed. They started to remove my vinyl wrap that you could see where the F badge is, because that fender is going to be painted because they're going to blend that entire side. So the passenger rear door, passenger front door, and front fender are going to be blended all together. And as you know from the previous video, I said that the hood had all these chips inside of it in the clear coat, so I'm gonna pay out of pocket and they are gonna spray the hood and the other fender also. Here they took off the front bumper and the fender liner on both sides so they could gain access to everything, because both fenders left and right had two small dents on the top of the fenders. And you could see right here, this is where the primer was sprayed. That was the area that had the small dents, which they took care of it on both sides, and they primered it up ready for paint. So also this is coming out of my pocket because insurance didn't cover this, because this was not related to the accident. Now the car is on the frame machine, but don't fear, because this is just a frame machine to pull the small area on the passenger side where the pinch welds are, because you could see that they are pretty bent in this area. So he used the machine to pull all these straight and make them look perfect. Now the car is in the spray booth. The base coat is down on the fender, on the hood, and the opposite fender, looking good. Everything is very well masked off, so there's not going to be any overspray around the car or on my wheels. You could see everything is well masked off. The spray booth looks fairly organized and clean. There's not a lot of debris or junk anywhere, which is nice to see. That will ensure that you're going to get a proper paint job with without any other debris in your paint. The door handle is off on the back door for a seamless paint job. Everything is well taped off. Here is the brand new door that is getting painted, because as you know, the other one got damaged and was not able to be repaired. And then let's throw in another angle of the car in the spray booth while we are here. Alright, so we are looking at the car unmasked out of the spray booth with basically the clear coat and the base already down. Everything looking pretty good. It's hard to tell from these pictures, but this is what I was sent, and I was pretty happy and excited to see that the project is moving along very quickly. Look at the gloss in the paint, looks pretty good. In this picture, this is Tom. He is the man responsible for disassembling, reassembling the framework, and he was responsible for my car. And I want to say thank you so much, Tom, because your attention to detail when you were working on the car and how you did everything from start to finish is phenomenal. And the work that you did underneath the car, I noticed everything, how you cut off the areas for my jacks, and really great job. I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate your work, and you did a fantastic job. And there is the next piece of the puzzle. The front bumper and headlights are all reinstalled. Next thing is to get the black vinyl wrap on the fenders and reinstall the side skirts, and we're just moving right along here. Alright guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. It's a little different from the normal content I'm putting out, but I wanted to show and share with you guys, you know, the steps that go into a paint job, disassembly, reassembly of a car, so you guys could see what I saw when the shop was sending me these pictures. So we will get the car back and hopefully it will be better than new. So stay tuned for that video when the car is finally at home, and I'll see you on the next one. Please make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a good day. Take care.